Alright, so today we're going to talk about strapping down the motorcycle. I've got it sitting up here on the wheel chock. Everything's set up here properly. The motorcycle is standing on its own. The kickstand is not even down, and it's standing just with the wheel chock. So it's definitely a good wheel chock. Paid only $100 for it. I got some straps from Cycle Gear. This is the 8-piece tie-down set, and then I just picked up an extra set of ratchet straps. So what we're going to do is, on this front, we're going to actually end up using 4 straps. I know 4 is probably not needed, but I'm going to use 4. Got a nice, just short strap. That way we don't have a lot of extra strap hanging down. And what we're going to do is hook it around right here. Feed that down in through there. Back up. Tie that in. Now we're not cranking down on it yet. This is just gonna hold it in place. So if you was doing this with the kickstand down, no wheel chock, the bike was leaning, put one strap on this side, leave it loose, and then go to the other side and pull it standing upright, and then tighten them down that way. Same thing on this end. We're gonna go around that fork right there. Push that through there, and there. Now we can actually start kind of cranking down on this. All right. And that is, obviously the bike's going to move a little bit, but that is actually really secure. That will not go anywhere. And if you just have 2 straps and you do it like this, you should be good to go. The thing is that by doing it this way, your suspension can still travel. You're not putting any excessive pressure on the suspension, which is not good on the forks. You can crank down on this real tight. This is not going anywhere. Yeah, there's a little bit of flex in like the trailer, but you see there's no difference. So this is secure. It ain't going anywhere. What I'm gonna do is another strap just coming down, just because I want to make sure that this doesn't come free, because I have a little bit of a trust issue when it comes to tie downs. Multiple points is what I prefer. You don't have to do this, but what I'm going to do to keep this rear end from moving, I'm going to put a strap on this fork, and I'm going to come down here to this attachment point. On the rear, what we're going to do, we're going to use these soft straps that came in the 8-piece kit from Cycle Gear. We're going to run that around right there. I'm going to hook that into there. Our ratchet. Alright. And then we're going to just pull that just a little bit. We're not looking to cinch it down yet. Same thing on this side. Got our soft strap. We'll hook that on there like that. Our ratchet strap. Alright. This one here, it doesn't have to be like really tight. All this is doing is keeping the back end from walking around. By doing it this way, the suspension can still bounce. Alright, and then by doing this right here, I'm going to cinch that down nice and tight. And that bike, it ain't going nowhere. This one could use a little, maybe one more. I mean, the whole trailer's moving, but the bike is not moving on the trailer. So, by doing it this way, you're not putting any pressure on these forks. The suspension is still free to move like it wants to. Because when you put it like around up here, or up here around the handlebars like a lot of people do, what happens is when you do that, you have to really crank down that suspension, and in order to get it, you know, tight so that it doesn't bounce, you're really collapsing down that suspension. And if you had it here and pulled down on that, a good bounce could bounce that enough to unhook this. So by doing it here, you can crank it down as tight as you can. This ain't going anywhere. Suspension can still freely move. And then with the two straps back here, this ain't gonna walk back and forth on you. This is secure, ain't going nowhere. I can really like pull hard on that bike, and this ain't going anywhere. One thing I am gonna do though, these bolts are through. You got a big washer on the bottom of them. They're sandwiched between the boards and the grate underneath. But I don't want to solely rely on this. It shouldn't have any issues, but I am going to, just for the sake of, because I can, I'm going to put this through right here. Cinch that down. Now, if for some reason this comes undone, I have a backup and it's still not going to go anywhere. So, with that on there, this up here, this bike ain't moving this way, it's not moving this way, it's not moving this way. I mean, the entire trailer is moving, but the bike, if I wiggle the trailer, it moves just as much as the bike, so the bike is completely secure. Alright, if you did like this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.